And we've been out here since 4 o'clock this morning, and I've been watching police taking pictures and gathering any evidence they could find in front of this home. This is the wall that the officer crashed into. You can see there's a whole bunch of these rocks all over this yard, and then just a couple of feet over there, an SUV crashed into the same wall, causing the same amount of damage. Well, this SUV doesn't have a backup camera, but if it did, the screen would be located on the center console. Check this out. It's not every day we get to be this close to a scene. Everything inside is burned down. The investigators believe that the fire may have started in the garage, but that is still under investigation. This is a live scene of that house right now. At least 4 people lived in that home. We have a large group gathering behind us. They're actually getting ready to start the trail this morning. We're actually taking a little break from the Black Friday madness here at Cielo Vista Mall, but by the looks of it, I think I'm doing a little bit better than some of these other people. It's quiet now, but that wasn't the case last night. Here on Marvin Lane and right near Las Casitas Drive in Montana Vista, the man's family reacting emotionally when they learned Rafael Lopez is dead.
Kill them, please! Oh my God! They didn't give us a chance to talk to them.
Cynthia Lopez and her father seen running towards our cameras upon learning Rafael Lopez shot himself.
I told them a lot of times, I'll go in, I'll bring them out. They killed them.
Lopez locking himself in a Montana Vista home in a standoff with authorities. Deputies and bail bondsmen trying to serve him a warrant for allegedly violating his probation.
We got him out. Me and my son were very close. We could have got him out. They didn't want to.
Shots ring out, Lopez allegedly shooting at authorities.
Officers retreated and called for crisis negotiation teams and our tactical units.
Lopez's family ready to negotiate to talk him into turning himself in.
The mother was on standby by our crisis negotiation team to have her readily available if the opportune time came to establish contact with her. That time did not come.
The sheriff's office saying they've opened a criminal investigation. Lopez's family telling us they want answers.
They could have let my mom talk to him. They said they were gonna let her, but I guess they don't have a word.
And criminal records for Lopez show that he's been arrested on charges of assaulting a family member, of giving false information, and evading arrest. Cynthia Lopez tells me the family plans to file a lawsuit against the sheriff's office. Reporting live in Montana Vista, Ruben Veloz, the KFOX 14 Morning News. Well, the combined search and rescue team worked well into the night and into this morning to rescue the 56-year-old woman before the colder temperatures settled in. But because of the rough terrain and the dark night settling in, it took more than 8 hours to get her to safety. Anything for your loved ones or for the fire department? Embarrassment is how this woman described her ordeal after she was rescued by the El Paso's combined search and rescue team hours after she got lost on Trans Mountain late Sunday night. The search began at 6 Sunday evening and ended just after 2 this morning at this residential neighborhood on Pinehurst and Thunderbird west of Trans Mountain. The hiker made contact with the ComSAR team via cell phone as 40 members responded to the scene. The woman agreed to talk about her ordeal with me, only if I agreed not to show her face.
I just lost sight of him. I mean, I tried to stay on the trail, but, with dusk coming and, I just wasn't able to find the trail again.
The woman and her husband had just moved to El Paso from Austin 2 months ago and are said to be experienced hikers. This was their first time hiking on Trans Mountain and didn't know the trails. She tells me all she could do was crouch down and wrap her arms around her knees to stay warm.
They had lights, and when I would see their lights, I would yell and tell them that their lights were coming at me.
Rescue crews had to use a helicopter and night vision goggles to find her.
There's a couple landmarks that helped us find her here, and that's what assisted us in expediting the location of her whereabouts.
And after 8 hours of being in the cold night all by herself, search and rescue crews were able to bring her down and reunite her with her husband.
And I'm glad I'm safe, and I won't do that again. I'm gonna stay on the trail.
Reporting live in West El Paso, near Trans Mountain, Ruben Veloz, the KFOX 14 Morning News. You can see behind me that there are still some workers making those last-minute preparations. This stadium has been quoted as one of the best facilities in AAA baseball, but not every El Pasoan was excited about this project, including a few city representatives. April 14th, 2013, a day that would change the downtown El Paso landscape forever. El Paso's 30-year-old City Hall was demolished to make way for the new AAA baseball stadium. But everything started back in June 2012 when Mountain Star Sports Group announced plans to bring AAA baseball team to El Paso. But not everyone was excited about the plan, including current city representative Eddie Holguin.
It doesn't surprise me. Obviously, council had decided to shove this down the throats of the citizens of El Paso.
But in September of 2012, the El Paso City Council voted 4-3 to sign with Mountain Star Sports Group and build the new baseball stadium. After the demolition of City Hall, work quickly began to clear up the debris for the official groundbreaking on May 30th of last year. This time-lapse video shows how fast crews worked to move dirt, pour concrete, and put up the steel beams. On October 22nd, 2013,
El Paso Chihuahuas!
The team's name is finally announced.
I thought it'd be a good mascot for my children. And also we live in the Chihuahuan desert, so I thought it kind of like checked all the boxes.
But not everyone was excited about the name.
I don't like it.
I'm surprised they went with that name.
But the name would quickly grow on El Pasoans as merchandise sold quickly. Despite Mountain Star Sports Group having to delay the opening day 3 weeks after its original opening date, El Pasoans excitedly awaited the upcoming game day at the new stadium, which was soon officially named Southwest University Park. And the Chihuahuas will be playing tonight against the Fresno Grizzlies at 7 p.m. The game is sold out, but I checked online this morning and there are still tickets available for the rest of the season. For now, reporting live in downtown El Paso, Ruben Veloz, the KFOX 14 Morning News.